I'll admit, Nick. Don't worry, you guys can carry on. I'll be admitting.
Nick, you're on mute.
I'm on mute. Sorry. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's call. My name's Nick. I'm coming to you from Johannesburg, South Africa. And I'm sitting at the Top Gun headquarters here in Johannesburg. And I've got my business partner, my colleague, my right hand, my wingman sitting in Bloemfontein, Jimmy Powell. He's there. He's going to handle Bloemfontein side. We've got our co-pilots all on this call here, and we are very, very excited to welcome you all here to this call tonight. It's going to be a different call, a light-hearted call, but a serious call. You know, that's the joys of our business. You know, we can have fun because funny makes money, as they say, isn't it? So that's us. Welcome to tonight's call. Jimmy, welcome to the call, Jim. I met you a year ago, and I've loved the journey with you in the year. You know, we've watched each other grow up in this business. We've watched the business evolve. We here, and it's still evolving. You know, and that's the exciting thing about our business. You know, the best is yet to come, and we're sitting here on the south tip of the African continent, and we are actually the birth. You know, we are the birth. In a couple of weeks' time, whether it's 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen in more than 5 weeks time. If it does, then we're going to just launch it. We'll just launch it and go and buy product in the local grocery shop so that we got something. But anyway, Jimmy, I'll leave you to say a few words, and then we'll kick off with the gents.
Thank you very much, Nick, or Maverick, as you'd like to call yourself at the night time. Yeah, you just sort yourself out there. There we go, Maverick. Good on you. Here's my dog tags. I'm ready for this flight.
Highway to the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone.
Highway to the danger zone. People buckle up, because I feel that we are going to take off right away, and I'm also very sure that we're taking you to the top with the Zoom tonight, with the lineup, with the guys ready to not only walk the walk, but to talk the talk, to get on board with us and just tell us what their hearts are all about, and why they joined this business, and why they think it's a good idea to get involved in this from a male perspective. I think that is important, and that's why we've given this a little bit of a male flavor tonight with the Top Gun theme. Nick, spot on, because I think it's a good perspective to get, you know, to understand from a male perspective why this business really is worth the time and the effort. You know, it's not just a sideline business for your wife to do, or you know, someone that just want to do it part-time. This is serious business, and we want to share that with you tonight. Welcome to tonight's Zoom, and Nick will be the one introducing the guys as they get their turn. But we're very excited to see everyone here, and I hope you enjoy the flight with us.
Thank you, Jim. I just want to tell you a story what happened to Jimmy and I last night. So in preparation for this whole thing, I sent him a message. I said to him, Jim, let's have a 5-minute chat quickly and let's prepare, because we've got to actually raise the bar. The ladies had their mega Zoom a couple of weeks ago, led by Erica and Tammy, and yeah, we sit. Now we gotta also prepare. And if those of you that don't know Erica, she's on the ball, boy. She's got agendas, and she's got numbered, and she's got the whole story. Now I don't work like that, and I don't think any of us work like that. So we had to like duplicate, you know, because that's our game. In network marketing, you have to duplicate, because if that works, then go with it. Don't change. Go with the system. So I said, let me phone Jimmy and speak to him, and then we'll work out an agenda. So we did. So I hope everybody's enjoying it so far, and so far we're outranking the ladies. So without further ado, this gentleman also I met on the internet, never met him before live, and I can't wait to. Unfortunately, we have the pandemic that's blocking everything, but this gentleman, I've gotten to know also in the year that we've been doing this all together in Southern Africa. He stays in Cape Town. the name just goes. But he'll tell you.
Melkbosstrand. He's from
Yeah,
Melkbosstrand.
Melkbosstrand, that's it. And him and his lovely wife, they've built a big team, a great team, a strong team, energetic. I don't know who wears the pants in that relationship. I think Heidi does, actually. But anyway, doesn't matter because, no. Do you agree?
Definitely Bernard. No, he's the guy.
Definitely Bernard. Oh, but she fights with him when he speaks English. But anyway, so, and if you can spotlight Bernard, stand up, please. And there we go. So Bernard, welcome to the call. Welcome. You the co-pilot with us tonight. The floor is yours. Tell us your story.
Awesome. Thank you very much, guys. What an honor to be on the Zoom with you guys. Thanks, Nick and Gemma. It's really been amazing to walk this road with you guys. Yeah, so my story is a bit different. So Heidi got involved with this business, and I must say I wasn't very interested in this thing. So she was sitting with Zooms, and I was just walking past, and I would look and listen, and you know what they call in Afrikaans a roofkyker. I was a roofkyker, so I just listened and picked up a little bit of here and there, and you know, after about a month or two, that she pulled this company completely apart. She every night, like 2 or 3 o'clock when I wake up, she's busy on either Google or whatever, trying to get something bad about this company. And you know, after about a month, she came to me and she said to me, Bernard, I think this is it. I think this is the thing. And she booked Gemma, I don't know if you can remember this, and she booked a meeting with Jimmy and Andre for a training session where Jimmy and Andre showed us the calculator. And this was actually the first time I was sitting and concentrating. And when Jimmy explained that calculator, I was hooked. You know, this company give us so much. When, you know, I heard a story of a guy that asked for a fish. He was hungry, and the guy that he asked for went and bought him a rod, and he taught him how to catch fish. Now this company is exactly that. Not only is this company giving us a rod, they'll give you bait, and wait, that's not all. They're not just giving you bait, they're giving you lures. That's not all, guys. This company, it just never stops the good news. They'll give you a boat. You can use the boat for fishing. So this company is just phenomenal. You know, there's guys on this call that you haven't even heard the good news. You know, you think whatever you heard was good. It's just getting better. Every now and then you just hear something more, like that Zoom, Nick, of your last night, last night, the compensation plan. I mean, it's just keeping better and better and better. So yeah, this opportunity is amazing. We are super excited. Me and Heidi are running with it. It is one of the best business decisions we as a couple has ever made. We're running 4 businesses, and this decision was hands off the best one we've made. Yeah, so that's my story.
Yeah, thank you, Bernard. You know, Jimmy, Bernard, you know what's nice about the company? You know what I like about it? You know, I've been in network marketing for 6 years, and there's no other company that has what we have. We have a bill of rights. So if you're a guest on this call and you want to know why New Age and why not another company, you know, we have a bill of rights, and that means each continent has a partner council. And a partner council is like a committee. It's like a committee of top leaders that represent the field to corporate, to the owners, to management. And any decision that gets taken gets taken between the 2 parties on behalf of us. I mean, our compensation plan, Jim, our compensation plan, we share the profits 50-50. Am I right, Jimmy?
Yeah, Nick, to be honest, we share it 51 to the reps and 49 to the company. You know, that's really, it's unheard of. You know, the closest company to us comes in at, I think, a 48% or a 47%, but we're going 51 to the reps and 49 is kept by the company. So it's just unheard of. This company has, you're getting paid the most for doing business with this company, and that's the bottom line of it. And, and that's what we saw on that calculator that Bernard spoke of. If you get your compensation plan, and that's coming for Africa, we're getting a brand new compensation plan. We can't wait to see that. But the principle stays. 51% gets paid back to the people, and that's incredible. You won't match that anywhere else with any other company.
Yeah, and guys, there's no limitation to this business. There's no quota system. There's no BE. There's nothing like that. It's all about you. Whatever you want to do, it's all up to you. You can reach for the stars, and you can do that.
And we're global. And we're global.
Yep.
Now, that is such a big thing, So Bernard, in a year, I've also watched you grow. I've watched you grow. Your English is 1,000,000% better than what it was a year ago. So don't worry, you're under control there. Thank you so much for your story, buddy. Thank you so much for your story. Our next co-pilot is Clayton. Clayton from Botswana. And if you can find Clayton, is he on the call? I didn't see him on the call. Is he on the call?
Yeah, I saw him. He's
Clayton Nkwe. So Clayton, I met on the last Zoom. I think, Bernard, can you just tell us quickly about Clayton, introduce him, and then we can bring him in?
Oh, man, I'm so honored to have these two guys on this Zoom tonight, Clayton and Oliver. I did a Instagram post, and I sent it to Botswana. And these two guys replied the same day. They replied, they're interested, and these two guys are running it. To be honest with you, I think Clayton is sitting on nearly 100 people that he recruited. Oliver is among that. These guys have a passion for their country. They have a passion for where they want to go. These two youngsters, I'm so privileged to be part of their journey. Me and Hadri are so blessed that the Lord has bring those two guys and all the people of Botswana on our path. We're super blessed. Thank you.
Clayton, let's get him on there, Anthony. I met him on the Zoom when we had a Zoom it was on the Super Saturday, isn't it? It was on Super Saturday that Clayton was on the Zoom, and I was amazed. I was amazed. Original, African, spoke well. I can't wait to see him evolve. Anthony, if you can just bring him on here.
While Anthony is working at it, Nick, I just want to add, that's what's so amazing for me about this business, because, you never know when the next guy steps up to the plate and just hits the ball out of the park, isn't it? It's just so awesome to hear what Bernard is saying now, because he never knew what he was going to find in Botswana when he sent that post. And look, here comes Clayton, and he just hits the ball out of the park. And that's so amazing. You never know who the next person will be, and the potential of that next person when he's joins the business. There he is now, Clayton, the man.
Have we got him?
Clayton, you're on.
Clayton,
Clayton, can you hear us?
See you. The floor is yours, brother. Clayton.
Hello, my friends.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, how are you doing? I'm fine.
Welcome to the call, my friend. Welcome to the call. The floor is yours. Tell us your story, my friend. Tell us your story.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm busy right now. I have to drive somewhere to help someone with something.
Okay, that's fine, man.
Got a call from someone. He's stuck alone on the road.
All right, go sort out, my friend. Go sort out. That's fine. No problem. But thank you for being on the call. That's Clayton. Clayton, we can't wait to see your success. Well done. Keep it up.
Yes, we'll meet.
We'll meet again. Absolutely. We'll meet again.
That's wonderful. And Nick, can I say something here?
Absolutely, absolutely.
What he's doing is he's working a full-time job, but he's also building a strong organization in the meantime. Isn't that right? This is a guy, he's now running off to some commitment that he has, but still he's able to build a strong business, and he's going to be
Yeah.
a superstar in Botswana. You know, that's the beauty of it. You know, you can do a full-time job, but you can, as a sideline, you can start building your business until this becomes your main stream of income, and then you can fire your boss and you can just build your business.
Jimmy, let's address the male-female thing. Why do you think network marketing has more females than males?
Because they're prettier on a screen, Nick. It's straightforward. This is a no-brainer. I mean,
I agree.
The guys on the Zoom tonight, I mean, we don't just don't look that great on a screen. And it's moved online, and it's moved to social media, so it makes it a bit more difficult for a guy to feature on social media, to be honest. But if you see the vision, Nick, and this is just me, if you see the vision of this business, and you're the breadwinner in the house, you're the man, you're the breadwinner in the house, and you got to provide for your family. But if you see the vision, then like Clayton is doing now, apart from running a full-time business, you will find the time to create this extra line of income and start building it. And what I'm saying is that beauty of striking the next person that has so much potential to help you grow, and who you can help grow their business. You know, that's the beauty of this. You can have a full-time job. Everyone does. You know, in South Africa and in Africa, we get raised to go and get a good job, you know, try and work a good 9 to 5, you know, bring in the money for your household. That's how we grow up. But, you know, in times like this, we realize that just that it's not the answer. You need to have that extra line of income. The days of just a 9 to 5
it's true, Jimmy.
are over.
It's true, Jimmy. And you know, these guys really have, I think we're still lucky in South Africa. Those guys are struggling in Africa. Yeah. I mean, I was talking to some of the guys that had to go from the village to go and buy data to be on a Zoom. Then you need to run or walk 5 kilos to the first shop just to buy data to be on a Zoom. And he does that. So they are so passionate. They are super passionate about this business. They can see this vehicle that we've got, that we've been given, this vehicle of hope, and they're spreading this hope. So phenomenal. It's heartwarming.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. I just love this business. I just love it. It's in my blood. You know, I just love the freedom. I just love, you know, network marketing makes the most millionaires in any business yearly, year on year, without fail.
Yeah.
That's
you know.
fact.
And what excites me about New Age is the products we have. You know, although we don't know the product quality that's coming, we know what it is, if you know what I'm saying, because success leaves clues. And what we used to what's coming to Southern Africa is definitely, and anybody knows Deanna Latson, you know already.
Yeah.
You know, there's no nonsense there. It's either right or
right. You're right, Nick. I want to say we don't know what the products are, but we know what the standard will be.
Absolutely. And
you know,
that's
what is exciting.
And you don't have to sell this product. You know, you just use the product and become the product of the product. The rest will happen.
That's it.
The rest will happen. So our next co-pilot for tonight is Gavin Golightly. And Anthony, if you can bring Gavin up. Gav is a very known person to me. We both come from Bloemfontein. We both grew up there. In fact, Gav's from PE, but he went to school in Bloem, and then he went into the motor industry, and then he got sick and tired of being sick and tired, and then he came to me, and he wanted to sell me a bath massager, I don't know what. Well, that was that. He left, he signed up New Age. That was him. That was, in fact, Marvi, the company before, and he came over with me. So, Gav, welcome to the call. Good to have you on. Very first time on a call, talking, not only saying Loniel, and I know you're going to do well. You'll be okay. So, tell us your story, Gav. You're on mute. You're on mute. There we go.
Yeah, right.
There we go.
Yes, as Nick said, I got transferred from Port Elizabeth up to Bloemfontein. And I've met Nick about 30 years ago. And yeah, in our old soccer days there. And I remember we bumped into each other not such a long time ago here in Johannesburg, and we found out that we live in walking distance from each other. And yes, I did go to Nick and talk about some other product, and he told me about New Age, and yes, he did a very good job. And yes, no, just about us. My family have always been very health conscious. I was fortunate enough to play soccer, action cricket, outdoor cricket for many years at a provincial level. Was regular at Virgin Active. My 18-year-old daughter played provincial water polo and indoor hockey. And my wife was a provincial swimmer and goes for a 7-kilometer run every day, almost every day, which is great, good news. What's also very good news is that my wife always comes back home after a 7-kilometer run. But now the point I would make is that with COVID, and my age was a crazy time, I'd held various senior management positions in the automotive industry. I'm 62 years old. And yeah, with the whole COVID thing, I've got a very good track record in the industry, but people were simply not appointing. Yeah, so I have a simple and sincere mindset, and that is to identify opportunities and solutions versus just hurdles. Anybody can identify hurdles. You've got to focus on the positive. So yeah, I've got 3 home-based jobs, and certainly one of the opportunities I'm talking about was definitely New Age. And I think particularly now with COVID, people are more health conscious, more home-based jobs, more online communication, unemployment, reduction in income, and New Age is a part-time or full-time option and an opportunity to help people that you care about. The attraction, my members are sincerely people that I care about, and many are family, friends, and old teammates. I've seen the testimonials. In fact, I've got to just mention one today. And Nick knows he took the slenderized skinny drops, and within 1 month he lost 4 kilograms. But yeah, I've seen the testimonials. I've tried some of the products, and the residual income, certainly at my age and for future, is a great bonus. The team that I've currently got are a healthy bunch. And I just think that with the added attraction, with the flood of scams, spams, etc., although challenging, I can confidently say that we are sincerely a legitimate global leader in health and wellness, direct selling, and with numerous remuneration opportunities and residual income. Plus, our superior products are tried and tested and internationally approved. Yes, plenty are wary about scams, spams. Is it a pyramid scheme? But one can address that. Plus, you highlight no cost to join, to lock your spot, no risk, and no binding contracts. And the launch is going to be simply awesome. Massive opportunity. New superior products at affordable prices, because they are from South Africa, increased digital and social media exposure, the new quick click app, and various income opportunities. I think it's just pretty awesome. It's incredibly exciting. The immediate challenge is to encourage my current members to recruit a minimum of 4 people before the launch. And to identify genuine potential brand ambassadors for New Age. I constantly share info and Zoom meeting recordings, etc., with my team, and to encourage them to recruit. And that's the big challenge at the moment, and really what can make a key difference. Yeah, it's get the people that I've been communicating with to sign up as members, and get my current members to recruit a minimum of 4 new members before the launch. Yes, I contact people, got plenty of people I contact, email, WhatsApp, phone calls. You know, you highlight the genuine global health and wellness leader company in 75 countries, great approved products, numerous income opportunities, and helping people that you really care about and sincerely care about. So this can and will change your life. There is no better time than now to be a member and to recruit new members. And Gavin Golightly is excited. It really is
Well
a
done, Gavin.
fantastic opportunity.
Well done, Gavin. You sound excited. That's excellent. And you know what? If you agree with me, I think Gauteng now is undergoing a big wave, the third wave. You know, they're even talking about taking us to level 5. I hope that doesn't happen, but you know, without being sounding arrogant or whatever, but our business won't be affected. In fact, it's going to help our business because our products are immune boosters, one of them. Energy, you know, just to mention 2 out of the 5, but if you know what I'm saying, you know, so our business is there, whether there's lockdown or not, it's there. You know, with today's, look at what we're doing today. We've got 53 people on the Zoom tonight, and we're not in a big hall, you know, so we can carry on with our business. Do you agree with me, Jimmy?
Absolutely, Nick. You know, being in the healthcare myself, I never would have thought that, you know, something that affected people's health like COVID would also affect my business. You know, being in healthcare, I thought, you know, that's the last resort for everyone, is that healthcare business will be the last man standing. But even us in the last 2020 has been terrible, you know, with the lockdown and all of that. And people just stayed at home and didn't get sick. If you didn't get COVID, you were fine. So our business took a great dip in 2020. So every business was affected in this time. And like you rightly said, Nick, our company grew. New Age RX grew in 2020 by a massive percentage. I mean, we moved into the 29th spot of the top 100 multi-level marketing companies in the world, where we've been on 35 and we've been on 52. And so we climbed the ranks in a time like this where everybody else had a tough time doing business. And, you know, that's something to seriously consider as a breadwinner, as the provider for my house. That's something that I gotta seriously take a look at.
You know, I was on a Zoom last night with Europe, in fact, and they showed they grew 289%.
That's
289%. And they actually, in the first quarter of this year, gonna outgrow that. They're doing $5 million in sales per week in Europe.
Yeah.
Now just imagine what's waiting for us here. You know, we can do the same, if not more. You know, and that is what is also exciting me about this in big time. And, you know, talking about, whilst we're on the numbers game, I think we must bring in our number cruncher, our bean counter, Frohan Landman. Frohan, you can't fool Frohan. Frohan knows exactly what's going on. He was with me on the compensation plan Zoom last night, or the night before. And we actually had fun on that Zoom. And I mean, Frohan, just to introduce you to the Zoom, Frohan also last year was the very first guy second actually in South Africa that I ever spoke to. I went to Waffles Bar and then I came to Bloemfontein to speak to you via cell phone. And then Frohan sent me to Colorado Springs. He still said to me, you need to speak to my upline because my upline will tell you more about the business. I said, okay, well, where's your upline? Now, my upline's in Colorado Springs. I said, Colorado Springs. Erika van der Merwe. Colorado Springs. And when I got to Erika, I went further. I went to Erika's upline, Tammy. So, and I always say it, you know, Frohan, it's always nice to see people step up. And you certainly have done it with your lovely wife, Lindy. So what do you think about New Age going forward? And then tell us your story.
Nick, Jimmy, thank you guys for giving me the opportunity. I am also in Bloemfontein, and it's very cold here, and that's why I've got this winter cabin background so that you guys can feel it with me.
Looks good.
You know what? I like to refer to myself as a serial entrepreneur. I enjoy business. I enjoy working with people. I enjoy new ideas. I enjoy doing things a little bit differently. And when we got into contact with Kyriacou and Tammy and all of those, and Brent and Ian, back when it was still RX, you know, and I listened to this company. I was involved with network marketing a few years ago, and it's always been something that's been appealing. But you know, finding that fit for what company, you know, kind of walks the extra mile, you know, which company is one that you can partner with. And as I listened to what they were saying and all of the benefits and, you know, the compensation plan and the products and the ingredients and, you know, the business model and all of those things, I started to realize that the opportunity we have to launch this in Africa is undescribable. It's an immense opportunity. It's one of those opportunities that comes by once in a lifetime. And apart from that, any person that has ever tried to start a business or planning on starting a business would know that to start a business is a massive expense and a huge risk. You know, I used to, when we started with this, I used to explain, you know, in Bloemfontein, we've got these bakkies driving around, and on the bakkie, they advertise these franchises you can buy, you know, and they start cheap at 150, 200,000 Rand, you know, where you can buy a franchise off of a bakkie. And it's small, cheap businesses like firewood that you can buy, or maybe a laundry, not laundry, yeah, or like a laundromat, or grass, or things like that. And it's expensive. And then you just have the business and you've got the name, but you need to set up shop somewhere. You need business cards, you need a website, or hopefully with that you'll get a website. But you know, I mean, you've got to get staff and training, and you know, there's so many things that you have to do. And with New Age, it's a business in a box, and it's a big part of my drive. As those who know me, I'm a financial planner, so I help people to become financially successful. You know, and when I sit with my clients, I promise you, out of thousands of them, I can count on my two hands those that are really affluent, you know, who can afford to retire, and they've got very little debt and good financial, you know, support and things like that. And there's a huge market in South Africa and in Africa for successful businesses and entrepreneurs, and there are clever people who's got so many hurdles to enter the business world. It's unbelievable. And with New Age being a business in a box, where it's a small entry fee, there's small barriers to entry, all of the support is there, from apps to uplines to brand partners to, you know, everything. And then to just take it up one more step, you know, as a family man, you know, I'm a husband and a father of two beautiful children. And if I should pass away, many of my businesses won't continue to earn an income. You know, and with this business, it's a legacy business where it continues to your next of kin, the income, all of the hard work you do, all of the training, you know, the blood, sweat, and tears, everything you put into this has a future for your future generations. And that's incredible. I mean, all the time you spend at work, you know, training new people, and the day that you leave, that's for nothing, you know, and with this, it keeps on going. And then the last thing, the fact that it's a pack up and go business, where if you're in South Africa, you can seamlessly work with different countries, and you can just pick it up and move to Milkbush Strand, where Bernard and them are. And you can go there. You can go to Colorado Springs. You can, you know, go to anywhere in Africa. And having that, you know, in Africa, we've got a lot of challenges. You know, Africa is a tough country, and there's always you know, corruption. There's always barriers to entry with many things and financial burdens, and we struggle with infrastructure and all of those things. And being able to just pick it up and go where you want to, is incredible. Instead of spending years to build a business and be stuck, you can take this business anywhere where you want to go. And to me, the sky is the limit, and that's what's beautiful about this. And it's a big reason of my why, is how phenomenal the structure of this company is, and what they believe in for their brand partners.
Yeah, that's so exciting, Frohan. I can't wait for us for this train to leave the station. I'm starting to feel it. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure everybody's feeling it, but this last month has just been, the engines are on now. The engines are on, it's smoking, it's revving, it's ready to go. It's ready to go. And I promise you, if it's anything like this, when we take off here, it's going to be the ride of our lives. I can promise you one thing. Our next speaker, thank you, Frohan, thank you so much. Our next co-pilot here.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome,
pleasure.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Frohan. Well done.
Our next co-pilot is Clifford. Now, Clifford, I hope he's on the call, because he's actually got COVID. He said he's going to try and get on here. Clifford, are you here? Are you on the call?
Yes, Clifford is on.
There he is.
Yeah, I'm on, yeah.
But you're looking good. It looks like you're beating COVID. It looks like you're beating COVID, brother. So Clifford, I met Clifford not so long ago, and I took to him straight away. He's got a lovely disposition. He's very ambitious. He's a serial entrepreneur as well. And we spoke at a barbecue, as everybody else knows it in the States. And Clifford was questioning and asking, and his wife was questioning and asking. But Clifford, I could see, Clifford was on it. He knew exactly where this thing is going. He was excited. He joined the business, and he from the word go was firing. He was firing. He took off like a steam train. So Cliff, I want you to tell us your story. Tell us where you're from, what's your claim to fame, and your excitement. How excited are you?
All right, no, thank you, Nick.
It took off like quite a jet there. Sorry, Clifford.
Thank you for the introduction, Nick, and then greetings to everyone on the call. Yes, my name is Clifford. My surname is Makoloane. I'm originally from the Northern Cape, Noord Kaap, soos hulle sê, Kimberley. But I've been many years here in Johannesburg. I'm staying in Sunning Hill. Like Nick said, in fact, my neighbor here, when Nick visited and then he came around, that's where we met at the barbecue. You still owe us a barbecue, Nick.
No problem.
So we spoke about this. I'm involved in a couple of things. Maybe I should first say I'm a lover of what Richard Branson say, which you all know. When you're offered an opportunity, what do? You ask questions later.
Yes.
Right? So that's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm involved in a couple of things, at least 4 of. The 4th one is New Age. And I have been, like Nick said, I have been involved in MLMs before, on and off. A couple of them, the Sportrons and the Amways and so on, you know them. And even currently as well with another one. But my full-time job, I do a full-time job. But the biggest thing is the COVID opportunity, is the COVID issue. And you guys already mentioned it, some of you, and I've heard it in the many Zooms before because I've been on the Zooms since the beginning, that you cannot just look at one income stream these days. And COVID has even come and showed us that. Where there's opportunities, grab them. And that's exactly what I do. And the other thing is the products or the stories that I've heard through the very Zooms that I've listened, and some of them I still heard them tonight as well. Like you just said earlier on, Jimmy, that we don't know the products yet, but we know the standard. Some of us don't know both. But it's that opportunity that is there, that presented itself. And you speak to some people, there's a lot of people that, and Nick, you always say, do not try to over-convince and whatever, but at least present the opportunity. let the people decide and whatever. So you find a number of different people. Some of them will tell you, listen, let's wait for the products. Then we tell them that the bus is here at your stop now. Climb on, and when you go, you're part of the bus. Some have left, are still staying behind. Some of them want to see those products. So we can't wait to see those products. The bus that we are in is not full yet, but it's moving it. It has got passengers, and it will get full. And I don't know how the others that left behind are they going to get onto that bus. And that's the philosophy we've got. You know, so don't just look at one income. There's others as well. So I understand the whole MLM process, how it works, because of my previous experiences and how it is. That's why it was easier for me to get on and run with it. That's my
Thank you so much, Cliff. Thank you so much. I just want to say something before Jimmy, before you say your thing. But you know, for all of you out there that have recruited and people have come on and they've fallen off and all that, don't stress about the people that have fallen off, because they haven't left. They just don't want to be. They can't see what you see. You know, they can't see what you see. Once the products come and the noise starts happening and the people start talking, they're going to come back. Trust me, they're going to come back, because that's when it's going to actually happen. That is why it's so important in pre-launch right now to actually exercise the power of 4, because the more people that you get into your bus, the better for you on launch. Jimmy?
Yes, thanks, Clifford. That's awesome. You know, I want to agree with you there. You know, the products are going to be great. We're not going to be selling products, guys. I think that's what we need to understand about network marketing. We're not going to be selling products. We're going to be selling a business model, something that's created the most millionaires of any industry in the world. That's what we are presenting to people, and in the process, people will see transformation in their health because our products will be that good. We know the standard will be fantastic with Diana Latson and Dr. Ginger being in charge of the standard of our products. So the products will be amazing. So you'll have a health transformation of note. You'll have a better financial future because we're selling a business model that's already proven to create the most millionaires of any industry in the world. And then thirdly, this is actually one massive personal growth experience. This is actually what network marketing, what excites me the most about network marketing, is the amazing personal growth program that you go through in this industry when you get involved. I mean, a year ago, I didn't know anybody that's on the Zoom tonight. I know 50 more people tonight. You know, you get to learn so much about yourself. There's so much that so much of ourselves that does not come out in a lifetime because we're only living a certain fracture of our potential. But stepping into this, you develop to become a better version of yourself, to be more and to reach out to more people, to help more people, in the process helping yourself. So I love this industry, and Clifford, thanks for sharing. I think that's amazing what you're doing, and keep up the good work.
Awesome story. Awesome story. I look forward to sharing your journey with you. So our next co-pilot, the captain of the aircraft, George. George and I come a long way. I met George many years ago. We've been involved in a number of community initiatives together. And George Joubert he's an old soul. Old soul, he comes with a vast array of knowledge. And when I was sitting with him in a coffee shop the one day, and we were talking, George is like my mentor. You know, we talk about all kinds of things, and he gives me advice and all that. And I said to him, you know, George, I want you to get involved in this opportunity with me. You know, I'm involved in an online health and wellness business. It's in pre-launch in South Africa, and I want you to get involved. George, are you on the call? I think Anthony's probably looking for you and can't find you, but just speak so that we can hear you.
I'm over here. I'm over in this corner.
Have you got him, George? So George.
There we are.
There we go. So George, so we were chatting there, and I want to just say something to everybody on this call here, those that are new. Never ever judge anybody. You know, where would I actually think George would get involved in network marketing? I mean, George is an IT guru. George is he's involved in the stock exchange. He's involved in all kinds of things. Where am I going to get network? When I mentioned this, he didn't even bat an eyelid. I told him about the product. He asked me a couple of questions. I'm in. And he's built a massive team today. So, George, I'll give the floor to you.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone, and good morning and good afternoon to those on the stream. George, I live in Loneal, Johannesburg, South Africa, and I hope that I will answer my why as I go through. And the excitement that I am now feeling, I hope is transmitted over the Zoom meeting tonight. I'm also Gavin from Port Elizabeth, born in PE, traveled to Bloemfontein, worked for an English language newspaper in Bloemfontein. I was in the newspaper, magazine industry, advertising industry, a sales director, a marketing director, MD of a JSE listed company, and I left to start my own IT business. Can you believe that? I then moved into MIS software, and I still love technology. Management information systems I brought to South Africa into my industry before SAP arrived in this country. My story is different from that what the gurus tell you, because I became a multi-millionaire through my own hard work. But the price I paid was that it cost me everything: marriage, family, health, happiness. Getting onto my health, I have been using the products because when Nick introduced me to New Age and the products, having been an old timer in the MLM networking, and I'll come to that in a minute, first thing I asked, what is the products? And Nick introduced me to Slenderize. I have lost 7 kilograms in 33 days, and I've since lost another 2 kilograms. And believe it or not, my wife and I shared a bottle. She lost 6 and I lost 7. I'm now down to 9 kilograms under my weight. So anyway, the price I paid, as I mentioned, I literally lost everything. This is why my story is the other way around. And this is important. I picked myself up through my faith. I have recovered from ground zero to being debt-free and owning assets once more. But believe it or not, I look forward, in fact, to making money so that I can help others. People say you must forget history. I say no, we should learn from it. We should plan from it. And that brings me to today. We've all been offered an unbelievable opportunity. New Age is known as the opportunity company. And I have never, in my decades of MLM, network marketing, direct selling, e-commerce, call it what you like, been able to grab, see this opportunity. So I have grabbed it with both hands because I understand what is coming to South Africa and Africa as a whole. But remember, success comes with hard work and dedication to a goal. And I believe in goal setting. So I am so excited about it. When I see this opportunity, I cannot wait to get my hands on the products. But if I move my screen to the back there, you will see I've got a number of products that I've already used. So I am a skeptic, just like many of you people will be out there, especially the newcomers. This is a no-brainer because there is no downside, no joining fees. And you know what? Many people are poor because they do not recognize opportunity when it knocks. And as I mentioned, I've had decades in this industry. Yes, I've made some money and I've lost a lot of money because I end up paying people for their knowledge. Here we are being given the vision and the philosophy from a company that is actually playing in real time. So I'm going to end by saying I am disruptive by design as well. And this company, believe me, is a once in a lifetime company. Join the family and transform your life and everyone you know and meet. Thank you, guys. I hope this has been.
Who, my mentor. What can I tell you? What can I tell you about this?
I can
Knowledge,
see why.
wisdom. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, George.
Pleasure.
I love your story.
Pleasure.
Love you.
Yes.
No, and George touched on something. You know, there's a lot of people that are disadvantaged in Africa, and myself and Jimmy actually spoke about it last night, Jim. And we said, you know, one of the issues that we're going to have is data. Data is going to be a problem, especially in the outlying, in the rural areas, and you know, we came up with a in inverted commas, what do you call it, Jimmy? A temporary solution, or not a solution, but an alternative to assist, to help. So a lot of people have jobs, and you'll normally find that at your workplace you have Wi-Fi. When you're at work, you go on tea. When you're at work, you have a lunch break, and then you have an afternoon tea break, right? So we were chatting, and I said, you know what we should do? We should actually have a repeat of the Zoom at 1 o'clock the next day. So it doesn't have to be a live Zoom, but put the recording on, let it play for those that didn't have data or Wi-Fi to listen to the Zoom. You know, they can listen to it at work, you know, during the lunch breaks, you know, during the two tea breaks or something, you know, just to help keep people close to the fire, you know, because that's very, very important. But I also think that corporate is busy doing something also to assist there. You know, I'm almost sure they're going to actually come up with something. But that said, our next, thank you, George. Our next co-pilot is also from Botswana. His name is. Yes.
Sorry, just before we continue, I want to just add there.
Yes.
You know, Africa is different, and that's what's so amazing about this company is they've identified Africa to be different, right? So, and in this personal growth that we are going to have to go through, growing into MLM, we're going to have to be creative. And I think that's, you know, what you're talking about is to be creative to reach the masses out there, because there are people praying for the opportunity that we are going to present to them. And if we can be creative, like you mentioned, you know, that's the way, and that's why we're going to build our businesses. And it's going to be different from maybe everyone else in the world, but Africa is different. And if we can do things differently and be more creative, you know, I think that's where we're going to be successful to reach the masses that really needs this opportunity. So, yeah, I just wanted to add that before going on.
That's the philosophy of the company. They listen to the people.
Yep.
They listen to the people. They do what the people want, because we are those that are bringing revenue. We are those that are making the company grow, you know. And if we want to take Africa to the next level, we have to adapt. We have to adapt. How? It's just a matter of ideas on the table to get to the solution.
And that's the thing about our companies, they will back us, right? This company and the leadership will back us. Whatever we decide will work best in Africa, they're going to listen to that, as you mentioned. But also, they have the backing, and they're putting the trust in us as the reps on the ground in Africa, on the African soil, so that they will back us in whatever we think might work. So that's so exciting, you know, that the leadership of this company, the corporate of this company, is just backing us all the way. That's what I've learned in the past 10 months, not 11 months almost, that myself and Andrea have been involved in this company, is that they're going to back us. Whatever we're going to put their attention to, is they're going to listen, and they're going to put their weight into that. And you know, that's, I've never seen that in any other network marketing company.
We have a big advantage, Jimmy, and I'm going to say it here before they hear. If it doesn't work with corporate in South Africa or Africa, we just tell Erica, Tammy, and Brent Palmer. We just tell them, go speak there. Go speak there in Utah. Go to Utah or Denver. Go and speak to them and tell them. You know, so we've got our power on the other side of the sea. So our next co-pilot, Oliver, from Botswana. I've personally never met him. I've heard a lot of things about him. I think, Anthony, if you can bring Bernard on and Oliver on, so that Bernard can introduce us to Oliver and hear his story if Oliver's still around.
Yes, I'm still around.
Oliver.
I'm
Thanks,
still around.
guys.
There we go. See him there, Anthony. He's not going to put his video on, but he can talk. It's fine.
And can you pin him?
His camera isn't on, so I can't pin.
Oh, okay. The camera needs not to be pinned. Sorry, guys.
Okay. So Oliver, you can just talk, but Bernard will introduce you, and then you can just give us your quick story, brother.
Guys, yeah, thank you. It's a very, very huge pleasure and honor to introduce Oliver to you guys. He was basically the first guy that reacted to my Instagram post. And to speak to this gentleman is just an honor and a huge privilege. I was so shocked and amazed by the video and the way he motivates his team. I'm sure Oliver will tell you his story. One of the things that stuck by me that Oliver keeps on mentioning is the word poor, what the word poor means. So with that, I'm gonna ask Oliver to tell us his story. Thanks, Oliver.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Okay. Am I audible?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Hello, guys. My name is Oliver from Botswana. Originally, I'm from Molepolole. It's just some few kilometers from Gaborone. But currently, I stay in Good Hope, which is close to Ramatlabama. I think for you guys, you probably know Mafikeng better, which is the northwest. I think I'm just a stone throw from Mafikeng. So, well, I saw the opportunity on Instagram. I was just minding my own business. That's when I came across Bernard's post. He invited me for the Zoom. I didn't really attend much of it. I think I attended about 5 minutes of it. And I was like, okay, something that I think I would like. Okay, I'll see. So when we had to enroll, I just enrolled straight away without even asking. Like he said, I have a very, very strong or most difficult mentors in the world. Who's my pastor? He always tells us that we remain pure because we keep on passing over opportunity. Sometimes someone invites you, you just need to come there, and a whole world of opportunity opens. But because of our stubbornness or the belief that someone needs to tell us everything in order for us to be part of that thing, that's when we can do something like that. So in that case, I just joined in, got to know about the company. I did my own research on the company, something that I felt, okay, that's something that I personally, as Oliver, I can subscribe to, more so that I was in a journey to transform my body to be like, join this healthy living thing. And again, we are living in a different world these days. As I'm speaking, we just tested COVID, we tested positive for COVID with my wife. And it's one of the reasons why I decided to go on a journey to just live a healthy life. And there's a company that I think it's going to take me there. And as much as I always tell the people that are under me that, guys, you need to work hard towards something. You see, everything in life needs certain goals, needs certain things. For you to be rich or for you to be successful in life, you need to set certain goals. So if I'm just going to be part of the company, do nothing, nothing's going to come in. And honestly, I'm excited. Hence, I don't really know exactly what to say because there's a whole lot of things that I would love to say. But because of time, I won't really say it. But I'm quite happy for this company. I'm quite happy about the product. I've seen a whole lot of them, not physically, but I've seen a whole lot of photos, a whole lot of reviews. As much as the compensation plan, I'm happy for my team. It's going not at the rate at which I wanted it to go at. But something that I realized, I think with time, because we've not yet launched, most people tend to lose the momentum. But I keep on encouraging most of my leaders that let's not lose the hope, let's not lose hope, let's not allow ourselves to be discouraged. It will come in. At least let's keep contact with our people. Let's keep on reaching out and hoping for the best. For me, I know it's a whole lot of opportunities out there. My wife keeps on saying, what is new age? What is new age? up until I told her, okay, this is what New Age is, this is what RX is. And the funny part, she was supposed to be the first person I've introduced to the business, and I didn't even do that. And she's someone who's also going to be on board as we proceed with this journey. Personally, for me, I'm quite happy for this and for being one of the first people to do it in Botswana. Because you see, something that keeps on happening is that we have a whole lot of companies that keeps on coming in. And like I said, we don't do anything. And for this company, for me, I'm so proud, honestly. Yeah, I've never been this proud besides marrying my wife. I'm so proud to be one of the first people to be part of this company. And I told myself, this is something that I'm going to make it my personal project or my personal thing that I need to take it as far as possible. I've seen testimonies not only here with other companies that people were making money, people were changing their lives. And this company, without any doubt, without any shadow of doubt, I know it's going to transform my life health-wise and financial-wise. Challenges that comes with this business, especially in our country, we've been mentioning a whole lot of things like Wi-Fi and that. Like even for me, that's why I decided not to use a video because it's fluctuating and my leaders. One of the things that keeps on coming up why we can't attend or why most of them can't attend Zoom, it's because of the internet, because prices here are sky high. So I was quite happy when I saw that at least this thing can be now be shared with Facebook on Facebook. Like we said, we can always go there, watch them. That's how I too actually get a whole lot of information. But from here, I think for me to find a way how to navigate this journey, find a way how to captain my team towards the right success, towards the right goals, and we take New Age to another level. I'm actually quite happy again for my brother Clayton. Today I saw he recruited someone from Lesotho. For me, it was like, wow. This is something that I always tell my people that, guys, this is like, it's an international thing. It's so many different countries. I've not been to Cape Town, but I might know about Cape Town, but right now I have 1,000 reasons to go to Cape Town because Bernard is there. I always pass through Joubert. At least now I have 1,000 reasons why I should go there because I know Nick is there. I've passed by Bloemfontein. I know 1,000 reasons again for me to go to Bloemfontein. Not only does it give me that health-wise opportunity, but it's now going to open a whole lot of doors. I was listening to the speaker who just spoke before me. He was talking about a whole lot of IT things. I mean, besides this company, because most of the time we take these as like those small companies where we call them side hustles. But for me, it's more than a side hustle. When I was presented the opportunity, I think he will attest to this. I told her, you see, in order for this company to penetrate here in Botswana, it's because of 1, 2, 3, 4 that we need to do. Because for me, I didn't see it as just like any other company that comes in, or maybe that I need to cash in. It's a company that I want to grow in. I want it to change my life. I want it to change people around the life of people around me. And I'm quite happy, I'm very, very thankful to Bernard for that, and for trusting me, and for trusting that I would lead the team this side. I'm quite happy, and for everyone who's attending here in Africa, let's do this, guys. This is our time. For those of us in Botswana, there's never been a better time like now. If you can't do it now, we will never do it. So from me, yeah, I can say a whole lot of things. I'm quite a mouthful.
Amazing, Oliver. One thing I just want to mention and add with Oliver, he encouraged his team with he wanted the guys to reach 300 recruits before the end of the week, and I think they're about 300 a day at the moment. So the guys are going strong in Botswana. Botswana's is cooking, and Oliver, that's obviously because you guys have phenomenal leaders in Botswana. Keep on the good work, keep on sharing the good news, and let's change some lives.
This is so exciting. Well done. I mean, and Jimmy, did you pick up the posture there? Did you pick up his energy? He's passionate. You can feel him. You can feel the energy coming out of him. That's why. Keep it up, brother. Well done, Oliver. Excellent work. Excellent. Reach for the sky, bro. Never ever be realistic in this business. In this business, you must never be realistic. You know, reach for the sky and beyond. And beyond. You're going to do well. Well done. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming on the call. We're going to make you the pilot next time.
That's it. Oliver, well done. It's so good to see your heart for your own people. You know, that's what's so fantastic. You've got such a heart for your people of Botswana. And you also mentioned your wife 3 times. You mentioned your wife 3 times. And that unity, I mean, that's so brilliant, because that's what this business is all about. It's about bringing people together in unity and giving each other opportunity to just grow and be the best they can be and make a difference as they go. So we salute you for that. Well done, Oliver, and so good to meet you. Well done. Thanks for your story.
Thank you so much, Oliver. Nice to have you on the call. Well, that's the team. That's the crew. That's tonight's Zoom, guys. You know, I hope we got the message through to everyone. I hope everybody's focused in the right direction now. We have a month. Let's say a month left. We have a month left. Let's go out there. Let's exercise the power of more. Let's take advantage of what we have. Let's stay positive. Let's do this. Africa's there for the taking, guys. And whoever's on this call here today and those listening to the recording, we are all blessed. And all the leaders, Tammy, thank you for coming on. Thank you, Anthony, for once again being the man in the background there. Jimmy, you want to close off?
I just want to say, guys, I'm so excited to see all these strong men on here tonight. I mean, this business is going places, and this jet plane is going all the way to the top. And in the words of Oliver, let's do this, guys. Let's do this for Africa. Thanks for everyone being on the Zoom tonight. Tammy, also, thank you for your time. It's always so good to see you on. And everyone, I hope you have a good day or a good night. And thanks for joining us. We are going all the way to the top. Maverick, thanks for being my wingman.
And Jimmy, I'm just going to put on the brakes and you'll fly right by.
I'm coming in for the flyby.
We'll see you next week, Monday. Another Zoom. We'll see you there. God bless. Good night, good morning, good day. Have fun. Cheers.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Cheers, everybody. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Jimmy.
Thanks, Jimma. Thanks, Nick. It was awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Nick. Well done.
Pleasure. Thank you, everyone.
Drive safe, Tammy.